Hi everybody, today I'm on the floor to show you my super cool rollerblade wheels that I have on my chair. So let's check them out. So these are the rollerblade wheels that I have on my desk chair and they're really cool. So basically the reason you would use them is, or at least in my case, is to get over from a flat surface onto a carpeted surface. I found that the wheels that came with my chair had a really hard time doing this transition, and what would happen is they would sometimes like bunch up in the carpet, and the carpet would start to like I said, it would bunch up and it would have a really hard time going over, which was super annoying. When anytime I wanted to get out of my chair, I have to go up onto this carpet and it would bunch up and I would get stuck. So it was super annoying to have to reposition my chair. The other thing is it makes moving around in your chair and swiveling much smoother because the wheels are much more, they're like higher off the ground. So imagine like you're going off-roading in some type of car, or you're driving in a car with really small wheels, or imagine if you're on a bike or whatever. If you're trying to go over a curb or trying to go over something like a obstructed surface, the bigger the wheel, the better it is. So that's kind of the same philosophy with these types of rollerblade wheels that you can put on your chair. So they fit like in your chair like any other wheels would, and they come in a pack of 5, which is pretty standard for desk chairs. Most desk chairs have 5 like wheels, so they come in packs of 5, and that's how you can set them up. So I'm gonna flip the chair around and show you what it looks like, how to take them out, and then how to put them back in. Hey down there. So I'm gonna show you how to take the wheels off and then back on again, and then show you a close-up of the wheel to sort of see what they look like. So to take them off, you probably won't be doing this too often. You're probably gonna be putting them on, but it's sort of the same in reverse. So I'm pushing up with this section to get some leverage, and then it pops right off. You have to be careful because if it's too hard, you might kind of like smack whatever you're closest to if it comes off really quickly. It is on pretty secure, and if you look closely, you'll see that there's this like little mechanism that is really useful in helping it to stay on. It does lock in a little bit, but it doesn't really, like, there's no release to undo a lock, so it's kind of, it's on there basically. Like if you lift up your chair, the wheel isn't going to fall out, is what I'm trying to say. The wheel itself spins really nicely, and the material is like a really hard rubber or like acrylic, or I'm not sure the exact material, but it's kind of what you would expect from a rollerblading wheel, and it spins really smooth. And I guess what's on either side are these ball bearings that kind of help facilitate that spinning. So that's like a really nice feature of them. And if you look on the bottom here, like I showed you before of how to attach it onto the chair leg, this also spins very smoothly. And there are little balls that are, I guess, greased up, and that's how they're able to spin so smoothly. I will say that because this spins, what tends to happen is if your floor or wherever you have your chair in your office, if it collects dust, like most houses or apartments do, you might notice that under here, a fair amount of dust gets collected. I think that's like mostly unavoidable unless you're sweeping or vacuuming every day. So if you're doing a deep clean of your chair or your floor, be sure to check into this area because that might happen to you. Okay, so installing it. When you have to take your old wheels off and then put these new wheels on again, I found that like 1 by 1 sort of works the best. I think in the past I have tried to sort of put all of these in like half and then flip the chair around and then tried to put the weight of the chair to sort of put them all down at once. I don't think that's going to work too well, primarily because if you put some in, sometimes if you push the weight, one of them can come off, and it's kind of like a fitted sheet situation, and it doesn't really work really well. And you don't want the pin here to sort of come in here and then crack your chair. So I'd say probably do it 1 by 1 is a safe bet. To put it in, it's really easy. To take out your old chairs, you do what I did at the beginning of the video, where you pop it off, and then to put these in, once you have a empty chair, you slide it in, and it's really kind of hard, but you have to sort of like wiggle it in and then use a little bit of force, and then it pops in. And then, like I said before, it's not going to come out on its own. You need to apply a little bit of force in order to get it out. So once it's in, it's in. It swivels really nicely on that pivot point where those bearings are. And the fixed point is where you put that pin in, and it's not going to really go anywhere. And then there it is. Now you have a really nice rollerblading style wheel on your chair. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.